Okay, so now the technical part is over. Let's get to the fun part. Let's get dirty. Let's clean those trays up, and then gonna put the soil in the trays, and then we'll spread the seeds and start the germination process, man. Let's go.
Yeah. Barrel. Yes, sir.
Okay, guys, first I washed off the trays with water, put some antibacterial soap in there, scrubbed it really good, and washed it off. And then I sprayed some bleach on there, scrubbed it really thoroughly, and washed it off again. Then you let it dry. Alright guys, so these are 10 by 20 trays. The bottom tray has no holes, the top tray has the holes. So you want to put the tray with holes on top of the trays with no holes. Right? So, once you put that soil in there, you have a reservoir at the bottom for the water. And so that way the microgreens can get water from the bottom. There's a good amount of water at the bottom. And you'll be spraying from the top as well. So the plant should have a fairly good amount of water. So I'm just gonna drop this soil in. The soil that I used again was the root soil, organic. Love this soil. It's done really well for me. So I decided to use it again. So you just want to spread that soil really good. Get I say about a half of the height of the tray. You want to fill it up, and just make sure you get every nook and cranny, little space you got, and make sure everything is spread out evenly. And as you can see, I use my left hand to kind of push everything into place. Just make sure there's no debris. As you can see, there's a lot of debris in the soil. That's the only thing I don't like about the soil, but it's not that much. But the debris I take out, any branches or twigs or stuff like that, you want to take out, because eventually that can cause mold, and we don't want that. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just pressing down the soil, just making sure there's no air pockets, just making sure get some good compression, and we should be good. Okay guys, these are the broccoli microgreens I use from True Leaf Market, organic. I think it's called Watham 29 broccolis, and that's what I used for this particular setup. And I have about 2 tabs full of seeds. You want to spread them across evenly, spray them lightly, like how you would sprinkle salt on your food or something like that. You don't want to overkill it. You don't want any seeds to be on top of each other, because that causes mold too as well. So just spread those seeds across evenly, take your time, and you should be good. And for a 10 by 20 tray, again, it's about 2 tablespoons of seeds usually for broccoli, because they're really, really small seeds. So alright guys, so I have the Mr. Just give that thing a few pumps. The type of water I use is just natural spring water I use to water my microgreens. And you want to adjust your spray to spray like a mist. You don't want any heavy water on top of your soil. You just want like a misty spray. You just put a light coat over the top, and then what you do is take one of the 10 by 20 trays with no holes in them, and you put it on top and you press it down. Make sure you water 2 times a day in the germination process. Cement block, and you're good to go. So the germination process will take about 3 days, and then I'll show you how the blackout stage is. later on, and man, you're good to go. Seth's Barrel Juice and Beats.